the drama just hit a whole new level. Faizon, the veteran actor known for his bold personality, recently took shots at 50 Cent, mocking him in a way that left fans speechless. He didn't just question 50 Cent's filmmaking skills, he went further, daring to bring up 50 Cent's real-life shooting incident. For someone like 50 Cent, whose life and career have always been intertwined with raw truth, this wasn't something that could go unanswered. And now, the response has arrived, and it's as intense as anyone could imagine. 50 Cent didn't hold back. In a series of statements and social media posts, he fired back, addressing Faizon directly, calling out the mockery, and even sending a chilling warning that has everyone talking. Fans across platforms are replaying clips, analyzing every word, and speculating on what could happen next. The energy in the hip-hop and entertainment communities is palpable. No one is taking this lightly. This is more than just a celebrity spat. It's a clash between two larger-than-life figures, each with their own reputation and history. The tension between them has sparked debates, memes, and viral content across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. People are asking, how far will this go? Will Faizon respond again, or will 50 Cent's warning shift the dynamics entirely? One thing is clear, this confrontation is raw, shocking, and impossible to ignore. Fans are glued, waiting for the next move in a battle that's become one of the most talked about moments in entertainment this year. After 50 Cent's explosive response, the internet went into overdrive. Fans flooded social media, replaying every clip, dissecting every word, and debating what this confrontation really meant. It wasn't just about an insult, it was about reputation, respect, and the very essence of what it means to be a figure who commands both fear and admiration in the entertainment world. For decades, 50 Cent has built his career on being unfiltered, unapologetic, and willing to confront challenges head-on, whether in music, film, or street credibility. And now, Faizon has stepped directly into that world, daring to challenge him publicly. The context of this drama adds even more intensity. Faizon's comments weren't just lighthearted jabs, they touched on sensitive ground. Mocking 50 Cent's shooting history is risky in any context, but in a culture where respect and legacy are paramount, it's explosive. Fans immediately recognized the severity of this clash. Many commented on how unusual it is for someone to directly bring up that part of 50 Cent's past. It's a subject he doesn't shy away from, but it's one that carries weight, history, and raw emotion. The tension created by this alone made the situation feel electrifying, as if everyone online was collectively holding their breath, waiting to see how he would respond. And 50 Cent did not disappoint. He responded with calculated intensity, blending a mixture of personal reflection, direct confrontation, and an unmistakable warning that left no doubt he was not taking the mockery lightly. Fans were instantly drawn to his choice of words, his tone, and the unfiltered honesty behind every statement. This wasn't just a social media clapback, it was a declaration, a reminder that crossing him comes with consequences. As the clips circulated, hashtags referencing the drama began trending across platforms. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts exploded with reactions, compilations, and memes. Every moment, from Faizon's original remarks to 50 Cent's comeback, was dissected frame by frame. Fans analyzed body language, voice inflection, and timing as if decoding an intricate chess match played out in public. Social media algorithms, hungry for engagement, amplified the controversy further, ensuring that the debate reached audiences far beyond the immediate fan bases of either celebrity. But this confrontation isn't just about online clout or trending moments. It taps into a deeper cultural context. 50 Cent represents a legacy of resilience, success, and survival. His life story, from surviving a near-fatal shooting to dominating the music and business world, commands respect. Mocking that history is not just a personal attack, it's a challenge to the narrative of triumph that he's built over decades. Fans immediately recognized that this wasn't a standard celebrity beef. It was a clash over legacy, authenticity, and the boundaries of public discourse. The reaction among fans was immediate and intense. Comments poured in, ranging from outrage to support, each one dissecting the implications of Faizon Love's words and 50 Cent's response. Some applauded 50 Cent for confronting the mockery directly, arguing that silence would have been interpreted as weakness. Others expressed concern about the escalation, wondering if the warning he issued could trigger a real-world confrontation. This mix of shock, curiosity, and admiration fueled conversations across comment sections, forums, and live streams, turning a simple exchange into a major cultural event. Meanwhile, analysts and entertainment commentators began to weigh in. Many highlighted the contrast in personas: Faizon Love's comedic, outspoken style versus 50 Cent's calculated, commanding presence. The tension between humor and intensity created a dynamic that captivated viewers, who debated endlessly over intent, tone, and the potential fallout. Podcasts, YouTube commentary channels, and influencer streams dissected every angle, speculating about motives, strategy, and what this confrontation revealed about both figures' personalities. At the core of this situation is respect, or the perception of it. In the world of hip-hop and entertainment, respect isn't just a word, it's currency. Faizon Love's mockery challenged that currency publicly, and 50 Cent's response reinforced the rules of engagement in a world where reputation is everything. His warning wasn't just a threat, it was a statement about the consequences of crossing boundaries, both online and offline. Fans immediately understood the stakes, which added an extra layer of intensity to the unfolding drama. The timing also amplified the impact. With social media and viral culture moving at lightning speed, reactions spread almost instantly. Clips of the exchange were replayed, shared, and remixed across multiple platforms, turning a single confrontation into a week-long narrative that dominated trending pages. Every new post sparked fresh debates, with fans comparing it to past celebrity feuds, speculating about potential responses, and predicting what might happen next. The cycle of engagement created a sustained moment of attention, keeping both 50 Cent and Faizon Love at the center of cultural conversation. Beyond the immediate drama, the confrontation highlights the intersection of comedy, criticism, and consequence in celebrity culture. Faizon Love's approach, using humor and mockery, collided with 50 Cent's brand of calculated intensity. The result was a volatile mix that captured the attention of fans, journalists, and creators alike. This is a moment that demonstrates how modern celebrity culture thrives on tension, contrast, and the careful navigation of public persona. Fans weren't just passive observers, they became active participants in shaping the narrative. Memes, reaction videos, and commentary threads provided context, humor, and analysis, essentially co-creating the story as it unfolded. Each share, like, and comment amplified the stakes, ensuring the confrontation reached new audiences and maintained relevance far longer than a single viral clip might normally. Even industry insiders weighed in. Producers, filmmakers, and entertainers began discussing the implications, highlighting how reputations are managed and how public interactions can influence both perception and opportunity. For someone like 50 Cent, who has built an empire spanning music, film, and business, maintaining authority and credibility is crucial. His response to Faizon Love was more than a personal reaction. It was a strategic move that reinforced his position and reminded the world of his influence. As discussions continued, fans speculated endlessly about what could happen next. Would Faizon Love respond? Would 50 Cent escalate further or let the warning stand? Each scenario created suspense, turning the situation into a real-time narrative that extended beyond entertainment into cultural conversation. Every detail, no matter how small, became significant. A pause in speech, a chosen word, or a social media post could alter perceptions and fuel new debates. The engagement also showcased the power of modern digital media. A single confrontation, when amplified by social platforms, can become a multi-layered story spanning days and reaching millions. Fans' collective analysis, memes, and commentary threads transformed a personal dispute into a broader cultural moment, demonstrating the symbiotic relationship between celebrities and their audience in shaping narratives. Ultimately, this confrontation is about more than just a mocking comment or a clapback. It's a collision of legacy, reputation, and the rules of respect in entertainment. It highlights how history, personal experience, and social perception intertwine to create moments that captivate audiences and dominate discourse. And for fans, analysts, and industry insiders alike, the situation is a masterclass in how tension, authenticity, and personality drive engagement in the modern era. The stage is set for the next chapter, and the world is watching. With 50 Cent issuing his chilling warning and Faizon Love's original diss sparking ongoing debate, fans are glued to every development, waiting to see how this explosive confrontation will evolve. The stakes are high, the drama is real, and the impact is undeniable. This is the kind of clash that defines entertainment, sets trends, and keeps audiences hooked from start to finish. The aftermath of 50 Cent's explosive response to Faizon Love's mocking comments rippled through social media like wildfire. Fans weren't just reacting, they were dissecting every detail, replaying moments, and debating every nuance of the confrontation. On Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, clips of the exchange spread rapidly, each one sparking new conversation. Memes began circulating almost immediately, highlighting Faizon Love's comments alongside 50 Cent's chilling warning, often exaggerating expressions or phrasing for comedic or dramatic effect. The viral nature of these posts amplified the situation, making it impossible for fans of either figure or casual viewers to ignore the unfolding drama. Meanwhile, Faizon Love remained relatively quiet in the immediate aftermath, at least publicly. Many speculated that he was carefully weighing his next move. Some fans argued that his silence was strategic, a way to let the drama build while observing how audiences reacted. Others believed that the weight of 50 Cent's warning may have given him pause. In either case, the tension only intensified. Fans flooded comment sections, creating split reactions, some mocking Faizon Love for underestimating 50 Cent, while others admired his boldness for speaking out in the first place. The public attention turned what could have been a simple clapback into a full-blown cultural event. The influence of social media can't be overstated here. On TikTok, reaction videos multiplied rapidly, often edited to focus on the most heated moments, while YouTube commentary channels dissected each statement, analyzing word choice, tone, and body language. Twitter threads became mini-narratives, breaking down possible implications of the clash and speculating on whether it might escalate further. Fans, influencers, and even other celebrities joined the discussion, adding their perspectives, predictions, and jokes, all of which contributed to keeping the story trending. Entertainment analysts pointed out that this clash was about far more than insults. It was about respect and legacy. 50 Cent's career has always been closely tied to his image as someone who survived real-life danger, built an empire, and commanded authority. Faizon Love's comments weren't just questioning his filmmaking skills, they were touching a sensitive part of his personal history, something that fans instinctively recognized as crossing a line. This added an extra layer of intensity to the confrontation, making it feel like a personal battle over credibility and influence in the entertainment industry. Inside the fan communities, debates were intense. Some praised 50 Cent for handling the situation with a mix of direct confrontation and strategic warning, interpreting it as a demonstration of his dominance and control. Others criticized Faizon Love, claiming his humor overstepped boundaries and could have real-world consequences. Reaction videos were filled with commentary about loyalty, street credibility, and who holds more influence in Hollywood and hip-hop culture. Every post seemed to spark further discussion, keeping engagement high across platforms. Meanwhile, rumors began circulating about potential behind-the-scenes negotiations. Some speculated that representatives for both parties were communicating privately to avoid escalation, while others suggested that legal teams or managers were weighing options in case the confrontation took a more serious turn. The possibility of a physical or professional fallout was on everyone's mind, and it added another layer of suspense for fans following the saga. Social media amplified these rumors, creating an almost cinematic tension around what was initially a single mocking comment. The clash also highlighted the different approaches of celebrity conflict management. 50 Cent, known for his assertive and strategic responses, ensured that his reaction reinforced both his personal and professional authority. Faizon Love, with his comedic background, used humor to make his point, but in doing so, he underestimated the seriousness with which 50 Cent takes his reputation and personal history. The resulting dynamic created an unpredictable tension, leaving fans debating who had the upper hand and whether a follow-up response would escalate matters further. Fans also dissected the subtle nuances of 50 Cent's messaging. Every phrase, every tone shift, and every expression in his response was analyzed for underlying intent. Was he being purely defensive, or was there a calculated move to reassert dominance? Observers noted the blend of personal reflection, public warning, and unfiltered emotion, interpreting it as a masterclass in celebrity conflict strategy. The reaction videos on YouTube and TikTok often broke down these subtleties frame by frame, providing fans with a detailed play-by-play of the unfolding drama. Meanwhile, memes and viral edits kept the story alive in the public eye. Fans and content creators highlighted particularly shocking or humorous moments, often exaggerating them for entertainment value. Some compared this feud to historical celebrity clashes, drawing parallels between 50 Cent and other high-profile rappers or entertainers who had to defend their reputations under public scrutiny. These comparisons fueled further conversation, keeping the situation in the cultural spotlight. As discussions continued, industry insiders began weighing in. Directors, producers, and other filmmakers analyzed the implications of Faizon Love's criticism regarding 50 Cent's filmmaking. Some argued that this was a lighthearted jab blown out of proportion, while others suggested that it could impact public perception of his work if left unaddressed. By responding the way he did, 50 Cent not only defended himself personally, but also reinforced his credibility in professional circles, demonstrating that he would not tolerate disparagement of his creative achievements. Meanwhile, Harlem's cultural influence added another layer of resonance. Fans familiar with 50 Cent's journey and history understood that respect is more than just words. It's a reflection of influence, street credibility, and personal legacy. Faizon Love's comments challenged this respect publicly, and 50 Cent's response reaffirmed his authority not just as an entertainer, but as a figure whose personal narrative carries weight in multiple communities. This context gave the confrontation cultural significance beyond the surface-level insult, turning it into a story about honor, survival, and influence. The tension also led to discussions about the evolving nature of celebrity interactions in the digital age. In the past, these types of confrontations may have stayed behind closed doors or been limited to controlled interviews. Now, social media and viral content ensure that every exchange is public, dissected, and amplified, giving fans unprecedented access to the drama as it unfolds. The 50 Cent and Faizon Love situation exemplifies how the immediacy of online platforms transforms ordinary disputes into multi-layered, high-stakes cultural events. At the same time, fan engagement shaped the narrative. Every comment, share, and reaction influenced perception, creating a feedback loop where audience interpretation became as important as the original statements. Viral posts, reaction videos, and analytical threads on Reddit, Instagram, and Twitter expanded the story, ensuring that it remained a trending topic across multiple platforms. This participatory dynamic turned a single confrontation into a collaborative narrative between the celebrities and their audience. By the end of the week, the saga had become one of the most talked about entertainment moments online. Analysts noted how strategic 50 Cent's approach was, defending his legacy, reinforcing his credibility, and ensuring that Faizon Love's mockery would not dominate the narrative. Fans continued to debate possible outcomes, speculate on next steps, and remix content to keep the story alive. The combination of high-profile personalities, sensitive subject matter, and viral amplification created a perfect storm of engagement. Ultimately, the drama between 50 Cent and Faizon Love is a case study in modern celebrity conflict. It demonstrates how personality, reputation, and social media dynamics intersect to create moments that captivate audiences worldwide. From viral memes to analytical breakdowns, the confrontation captured attention, sparked debate, and reinforced the power of narrative in shaping public perception. As the situation continues to evolve, one thing is clear: fans are hooked, discussions are raging, and every new development will be dissected with the same intensity as the original clash. As the tension between 50 Cent and Faizon Love reached its peak, the entertainment world was glued to every development. While 50 Cent had delivered a blistering response and a chilling warning, the question on everyone's mind was whether Faizon Love would escalate, apologize, or take a completely unexpected approach. Fans and media outlets alike speculated on his next move, dissecting his social media for hints and revisiting past interviews to find context. Every post, comment, or like was scrutinized as if it were a cryptic message, fueling speculation and keeping the conversation alive long after the initial confrontation. Faizon Love's silence initially added to the suspense. Some interpreted it as calculated restraint, suggesting he was waiting for the perfect moment to respond. Others assumed he might be reconsidering the consequences of challenging a figure like 50 Cent publicly. Regardless of intent, the lack of immediate reaction allowed 50 Cent's warning to dominate the narrative, reinforcing his position and the perception that he controlled the flow of this feud. Fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok engaged in heated debates, analyzing what this silence meant for the hierarchy of influence in Hollywood and hip-hop. Meanwhile, fan content exploded across social media. TikTok creators produced reaction compilations, memes, and dramatic reenactments, often exaggerating expressions for humor or shock value. Instagram pages dedicated to celebrity drama dissected the interaction frame by frame, while YouTube commentary channels uploaded in-depth breakdowns exploring the implications for both 50 Cent's reputation and Faizon Love's credibility. Fans weren't just observers. They became participants, shaping the narrative through engagement, remixes, and online debates. Every like, share, and comment amplified the story, transforming a personal confrontation into a viral cultural moment. Industry insiders also weighed in, providing context and analysis. Entertainment journalists highlighted 50 Cent's strategic handling of the situation, noting how his blend of confrontation and measured warning demonstrated mastery over both public perception and celebrity conflict. Filmmakers and producers commented on the implications of Faizon Love's critique of 50 Cent's work, debating whether public mockery of artistic endeavors could affect audience reception or professional opportunities. By defending himself so decisively, 50 Cent not only protected his personal reputation, but also reinforced his professional credibility, sending a clear message to peers and critics alike. Cultural analysts pointed out that this drama was emblematic of broader trends in celebrity culture. In today's digital era, disputes are rarely confined to private conversations. They unfold in real time on social media, dissected by millions of viewers who engage with every detail. The stakes are high, as every comment can become a headline and every reaction can shape public perception. The 50 Cent and Faizon Love clash became a textbook example of how personal reputation, humor, and online influence intersect to create viral moments that resonate across entertainment, social media, and pop culture commentary. As speculation mounted, fans revisited the context of the dispute. Some argued that Faizon Love's original remarks, while bold, were intended as humor rather than a serious attack. Others emphasized the gravity of mocking a real-life shooting, especially for someone like 50 Cent, whose personal history is deeply intertwined with his public persona. The resulting debate showcased how modern audiences interpret celebrity interactions through multiple lenses: humor, respect, legacy, and authenticity, all at once. The clash also revealed generational dynamics in how entertainment figures handle conflict. 50 Cent, with decades of experience navigating both street and corporate environments, approached the situation with a mix of direct confrontation, calculated warning, and media awareness. Faizon Love, leveraging humor and boldness, tapped into a different approach, one that relies on shock, satire, and public engagement. The collision of these methods created unpredictable tension, captivating fans and fueling discussions about who won the confrontation, whether humor can be taken too far, and how respect is negotiated in the public eye. Social media platforms became arenas for fan analysis, debate, and creative expression. Twitter threads speculated on possible next moves. Instagram stories offered commentary and polls, while TikTok creators produced reenactments and compilations highlighting key moments. Memes circulated widely, some framing 50 Cent as the dominant figure asserting authority, others poking fun at Faizon Love's audacity. This combination of humor, drama, and real-life stakes created a multi-dimensional narrative, engaging audiences across age groups, regions, and fan bases. Meanwhile, conversations extended beyond fans to influencers, fellow artists, and media personalities. Podcasts and YouTube commentary channels dedicated entire episodes to breaking down the clash, analyzing tone, intent, and impact. Some praised 50 Cent for defending his legacy, while others debated Faizon Love's approach, questioning whether public mockery of serious incidents crossed ethical or cultural boundaries. Every viewpoint contributed to the layered narrative, reinforcing the story's relevance in broader discussions about celebrity behavior and social media influence. Behind the scenes, speculation about potential resolutions intensified. Would Faizon Love issue a public response, apology, or counterattack? Would 50 Cent take further measures to reinforce his warning? Fans debated every scenario, creating theories and predictions that fueled engagement across platforms. Each possibility carried high stakes, whether in terms of reputation, professional opportunity, or fan perception, keeping the story alive and ensuring that audiences remained invested. The clash also highlighted the intersection of comedy, critique, and consequence. Humor is a powerful tool in celebrity culture, but when it touches on deeply personal or traumatic experiences, it carries risks. Faizon Love's attempt to critique or just collided with 50 Cent's firm stance on respect and legacy, illustrating how delicate and impactful public commentary can be. The resulting tension captivated viewers, blending entertainment, shock, and cultural discourse in a way that few conflicts achieve. By the end of this chapter in the saga, the story had transcended a simple celebrity spat. It became a cultural moment, demonstrating the power of social media, audience participation, and personality-driven narratives. Fans had dissected every word, action, and expression, turning a personal conflict into a shared experience that spanned platforms, communities, and discussions. The engagement was unprecedented, showing that in modern entertainment, audience perception can be as influential as celebrity statements themselves. Ultimately, the 50 Cent versus Faizon Love confrontation reflects broader truths about influence, legacy, and digital culture. In a world where celebrity moments are instantaneously shared, dissected, and amplified, each action carries weight, and every interaction has consequences. The clash revealed how personal history, humor, and public perception intersect to create viral moments that captivate audiences and define cultural narratives. Fans remain glued to every update, eagerly anticipating what comes next, while media outlets and influencers continue to analyze, react, and speculate. As the dust settles, one fact is clear: this clash has left a lasting impact. 50 Cent has reinforced his reputation, reminded audiences of his influence, and sent a warning that will resonate across entertainment circles. Faizon Love's bold move sparked a conversation that continues to reverberate across social media, podcasts, and commentary channels. And for fans, the story isn't over. Every reaction, every meme, and every discussion ensures that the drama remains alive, keeping everyone watching, commenting, and sharing in real time. This final chapter is more than entertainment. It's a lesson in celebrity dynamics, social media influence, and how personal legacy shapes public perception. As fans continue to dissect every detail and speculate on the next move, one thing is undeniable: the 50 Cent versus Faizon Love saga has become one of the most talked about moments in entertainment this year. A clash that exemplifies modern celebrity culture at its most shocking, dramatic, and viral.